corresponding to the 21st day of August in the year 2022, here in Key Biscayne, Florida, United States of America, in the presence of family and friends, and the beloved Jacob Scott Clavens, son of Jeffrey and Renee, and Brittany Lynn Siegel, daughter of Mark and Rhonda, entered into the covenant of marriage. As we embark on life's journey, we promise to love, cherish, encourage, and inspire one another, our hearts fused together, creating a unique bond with friendship and compassion at its core. Through this union, we vow to value and support each other, always striving to show sensitivity to each other's needs. We shall nurture one another emotionally, spiritually, intellectually, always mindful of our respective qualities and strengths. May we continue to grow together, maintaining the courage and determination to pursue our desired paths. We promise to celebrate life's joy with grace and overcome life's adversities with tenacity. May we maintain the intimacy that fosters trust, honesty, and communication. As life partners, we shall strive to build a home committed to our Jewish heritage, a home emanating love, peace, tolerance, and charity. Through each other's eyes, we see the world anew. May we be better together. All this is valid and binding. Keep you up here for a few more minutes. Blessing I actually wanted to give you. Thought about yesterday when you were standing under the chuppah. It's hard to believe that was only yesterday. It feels like so long ago. Jake and Brittany, they came to B'nai Aviv. They stood under the chuppah for their ufruf, their blessing before their actual wedding. And I explained to you both that this particular Shabbat weekend, this is Parshat Eikev, Shabbat Mevarchim, is very fitting for you. I always say it is not the couple who chooses their wedding date. Wedding dates choose the couple. There was always a hidden message somewhere in the Torah, somewhere in the Jewish calendar, waiting to be revealed, and I want to share what I found. This is Moses' final speech to the Israelites. It's imparting words of wisdom, words of warning, fine. They're about to cross the Jordan River, they're going into the land of Israel, and yesterday Jews around the world, everywhere, were the same thing. Moses gives instructions for how to grow close in relationship with God, which our sages understood to mean a prescription for how to grow close in relationships in general. How to grow close in relationships. We read it yesterday. So Moses says 3 times. He says, Alecha b'bracha, walk in God's way. Overly repetitious. Again, again, again. Torah doesn't ceaselessly repeat anything. Every word has meaning. So in comes this rabbi named Chofetz Chaim, 19th century. He says something that is for the two of you. He says there's 3 degrees, 3 stages of growth in a relationship, each higher than the next, trying to climb and climb and climb. This is how you fell in love with each other. First stage is yirah, reverence, awe. Everyone who knows your story knows that things escalated quickly. And they did so because of yirah, your admiration for one another. It grew with every conversation, and ultimately it grew with every interaction. It was so acute, Brittany. There were times you doubted it was real. He's too good to be true, you confessed. And you confessed to your mother, not a great idea. Ethically, morally, religiously, shared interests. Jake checked every box. And so Rhonda, she had to go on a reconnaissance mission. Is he even real? Maybe it's a catfishing scheme. We don't know. Could he be real? And sure enough, of course, he was too good to be true, but he was indeed real. And Jake, you allowed your yirah, your reverence for Brittany to swell every time you spoke to her, and even when you spent time with her, you witnessed her work ethic, her dedication to medicine, her ability to carve out space for her friends, for her family, and for you, despite endless work hours. She was working nights. Every day you drove her and you picked her up from the hospital. Every day with the heat on. Every day with a water bottle waiting. Confessing that as long as you were there, she would never take an Uber again. And why? Not because you are the most hopelessly romantic person I think I've ever met. But because of yirah. You admired her, and you showed it with behavior. That's the first degree. The second degree, ahava, love. We've discussed this already. We use that word excessively, we use it recklessly, but it's not an emotion that can be faked. You can't fabricate love. Love defies logic. You reach this degree quickly as well. Yirah, ahava, and now we're in stage 3. This is the highest degree. It's called dveikut. Devek, it means glue. This is the highest form of relationship. Now, of course, this kuppah signals that you're officially legally stuck to each other forever. But dveikut is not logistical. It's spiritual. It's a level of relationship where you meld into one another, unifying your split soul. That's what today is. That's what couples strive for. And so the Chofetz Chaim, he elaborated, the trip is never too hard, never too long if you know you're going home. What does that mean? Home is not where you hang your hat. Home's not where the heart is. Home is something different entirely. And the Talmud tells us, Rabbi Yossi said, I never called my wife, wife. I called her home. She makes my home. Home's not where you hang your hat. It's not where the heart is. Home isn't a physical space. It's a person. That's dveikut. So entwined with one another that she becomes your home and he becomes yours. As you continue down this road towards building a family of your own, dveikut is a process. Coming together is a process. There will be obstacles, there will be challenges, but so long as you look at each other's eyes as you do today, every day moving forward, you'll have the privilege and zechut to one day stand where your parents are, looking down at children under a chuppah, getting married just like you are today. Sheva Brachot, the 7 blessings, final stage of a wedding ceremony. After each, we say Amen, which affirms the blessing. There's a tradition that if you say Amen with fervor and enthusiasm, the blessing is going to come true. So don't be shy. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hagachem. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'akol bara b'kvodo. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam yotzer ha'adam. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher yetzar et ha'adam b'tzalmo b'tzel debut tvinato והתקין לו ממנו בניין הדעת. Baruch atah Adonai yotzer ha'adam. Amen. תסיס ותגל העקרה וקיבוץ בניה לתוכה בשמחה. ברוך אתה אדוני משמח ציון בבניה. שמח תשמח רעים אהובים כשמח יצחך בגן עדן מקדם. ברוך אתה אדוני משמח חתן וכלה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר ברא ששון ושמחה חתן וכלה קהילה רינה פיצה וחדווה ואהבה ושלום ורעות. אדוני אלוהינו ישמע בערי יהודה וחוצות בירושלים כל ששון וכל שמחה כל חתן וכל כלה כל מצולות חתולים מחופתם ונערים משתי נינתם. ברוך אתה אדוני משמח חתן וכלה. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, ruler of the universe, who created joy and gladness, groom and bride, merriment, song, dance, delight, love, harmony, peace, companionship. Adonai our God, may there soon be heard in the cities of Judah, the streets of Yerushalayim, the voices of joy, the voices of gladness, the voice of a bridegroom and the voice of the bride, the rapturous voices of the wedded from the bridal chamber, and of young people feasting and singing, blessed are you, Adonai, who gladdens the groom, together with the bride. Amen.
Amen.